Hello everyone, cameraman number 45 here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have brought some guests, as this video is the continuation of this one right here. Anyway, today's video topic are about the proper ways to fight Skibidi toilets, each with their own style of fighting. Anyway, let's start. First, remember that Skibidi toilets are just heads with toilet. Depending on what type it is, most Skibidi toilet has no arms, and only rely on headbutt or biting. So the first way of fighting them is all about using your leg and fist, and I have the right person to tell you some tips on how to fight using melee combat. Say hello to POV cameraman. Unfortunately, he doesn't talk, so just read his tips. Thank you for your time, POV cameraman. Anyway, I have few tips on fighting jetpack Skibidi toilets. You can either knock them down like how the POV cameraman did, sneak up on them, or if you're trapped in a corner and it came rushing at you, just move out of the way and let it explode. If you chose to fight with weapons, next are tips on how to use each of them properly. First, we have plunger cameraman's plunger, so he will explain how to properly use it for battle.
So, if you are more of a plunger type of weapon, I have a few tips on how to use them properly. First, understand there are two types of plunger. First is the mace and the other is the standard plunger. First, I use the standard plunger to block the face of Skibidi toilets before flushing them. It always works like a charm. As for the mace, there's not a lot of tips I can give you other than going crazy on the Skibidi toilets or just stabbing them. However, if you are up against a large Skibidi toilet with a mace, if you can, just toss the mace plunger to its eye, since it's the most vulnerable part of their entire body or face. And if you do it successfully, just run. You can't kill that unless you have backup. Anyway, number 45, I will be heading out now. Thanks for having me, old lad.
Anyway, next up is the tip on how to use a stun gun properly. Twin cameraman, you're up. Well then, I suppose the next weapon are the daggers. Dark Speakerman, it's your turn to give tips.
Well, let's give you chumps some tips. First of all, if you do want to fight using daggers properly, you need to precisely aim for the Skibidi toilet's head, aka the brain. But if you are up against a Skibidi toilet twice your size, I highly recommend landing on top of their head and stab them until they die. But if it has a claw, this strategy will not work. However, I also suggest sneak attacking them. This video clip is a perfect example, and if you're skilled enough, you can toss your dagger towards a large Skibidi toilet side to blind them. Anyway, I don't have any more tips, so I'll be leaving.
Anyway, I have only two weapons left I can talk about. If you want the next part of this, just tell me in the comments. Anyway, time for my combat and weapon tips. Remember, the laser gun does deal damage. So, if you have one, it can kill Skibidi toilets almost instantly, and it can kill up to 5 to 6 normal Skibidi toilets before needing to recharge. But let's say a Skibidi toilet with legs did get close. Should you panic? Absolutely not. Just shove the laser gun to their mouth and blast them. It always works, and for the grenades, I have a few tips how to use them. First being my favorite, is if a Skibidi Toilet opens its mouth to try and bid you, quickly place the grenade down its mouth and pull the pin. Then just let the idiot explode. Next is a bonus. If you have a jetpack and you're facing a Skibidi Toilet the size of a large cameraman, try to fly around the Skibidi Toilet and toss grenade down its toilet bowl. It will explode and possibly damage it. Well, I believe that's enough for today. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Peace out.